Welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing to this YouTube channel. Okay, so today we'll be talking about the Yoruba nation. You know, the Yoruba nation, we are very, very sad on what is happening. It is really, really sad. And the most saddest thing about what's happening, is that nobody is standing up. At our so-called Yoruba leaders are not even concerned. They are all scared to come out and stand for us. They are all scared to fight for us. We call them our leaders, we pay homage to them. But no, you understand, they are all scared. They are afraid that they will be put to death. Gani Adams, the Awe Onokankafo of Yoruba land, is being called out upon by the Yorubas. They are telling him that the very first day that he was appointed as Onokankafo of Yoruba land, that was the day that he chose to stand for the Yoruba nation. That was the day that his life became their life, and the Yoruba nation's life became his life. That everything that concerns and affects the Yoruba lands affects him also. But that seems to be opposite of the case, because we see killings all over the Yoruba lands. The Fînàllys are killing people in the Ilorin. They are killing a lot of people, a lot of bloodshed everywhere. Go into their farmlands and kill them. They have been calling on Gani Adams, but he's saying that he's afraid of the government. So the government will come into his house and kill him. Let's really dive into the news. So there have been a lot of deaths, killings of the Yorubas by the Fînàllys. It didn't just start now, it has been happening for years. People have been quiet, but they are tired of being quiet, because the more they are quiet, the more they are being killed, the more. They've collected the Ilorin from the Yoruba land. They still want to collect more of the Yoruba lands, more of the south, more of the west. Like, where are the leaders of the Yoruba lands? Where are they? It is time for them to stand up. They are calling up Gani Adams to get up and fight for his people. The terrorists, the Fînàllys, are doing all they can to wipe out the Yoruba nation. But all the Yoruba leaders, all they can do is hide in their houses, travel all over UK, US, Canada. That is what they are appointed to do, right? Gani Adams needs to drop the title of the Kankafo of Yoruba land if he is not ready to stand up for the Yoruba nation. Every country knows the Fînàllys. They know them. If you go to other countries, you see not just Boko Haram, you see different terrorists, bandits killing, and they are all Fînàllys. The other nations are trying to bring them down, fighting against them. But the opposite is the case in Nigeria. Our so-called presidents, governors, are all supporting them. We can now even see that those Fînàllys are now going against the people that are supporting them, the president. We heard of the case some few weeks ago that they want to kidnap the president and fire from Asirok. Everybody is not safe any longer. The Yoruba nations are not safe any longer. People in schools, in Abuja, we heard of the fact that the the Abuja students, they are all packing back to their houses because of the threats. And all the Yoruba nations, all what they can do, the leaders, are to sit down and look. Everybody's scared. Then if everybody's scared, who would stand up for who? All Gani Adams does to sit down with his white agbada and his staff. That white agbada has been stained by innocent blood. Innocent blood is crying from the ground, asking for vengeance, asking for them to be vindicated. Gani Adams, you need to stand up now. This is not the time for you to be quiet. This is not the time for you to shut up. This is not the time for you to be scared. The Yoruba nations are behind you. They are waiting to stand for you. You need to stand up too. Because if you keep quiet, nobody will stand up for us. But if you decide to keep quiet, against all odds, if you decide to keep short and help the Yoruba nation, then another person will stand up for the Yoruba nation, and you'll be surprised that your family will be wiped out. People like Sunday Girl have stood up in the past and are still standing up. They are arrested every day, put in prison because they stood up for the Yoruba nations. They are being threatened. They are being threatened. Their family are being threatened. But they still stand up because they know the Yoruba nation is their future. But what is Gani Adams doing? He's not concerned. He's scared. But you know, if you protect your own life now, your own family now, the Fulanis will come after you. Sunday Igboho have been standing up for the Yoruba nations thus far. He has been standing up. The man is selfless. This is the kind of man the Yoruba leader should be emanating. He has been standing up for the Yoruba nation. You've been hearing how he has been arrested. He can't even drive safely now because they are looking for him. The government are looking for him because he's speaking against them. He knows that the rulers of this nation are supporting the Fulanis. They're keeping quiet. They are killing the Yorubas, but they are keeping quiet. But some people is standing up and saying that, no, why should you keep quiet? We are also human beings. We should not just be slaughtered like cows. Gani Adams, you have been quiet for so long. This is the time for you to stand up. We know you have been afraid to stand up because you don't want the Fulanis or the government to come to your house and kill you and your family. But it has been long that you've been quiet. You've been vested with the power by the Oduduwa People's Congress to support the Yoruba nation, to help them in this kind of time. This is the time, this is the right time. This is not when everybody has been killed. That's when you're going to get up. This is the right time. A good mother cannot hear the cry of a child and keep quiet. But Gani Adams, you have been hearing our cry, the cry of the Yoruba nation, and you've been keeping quiet. From the day you have been appointed the Kankafor of Yoruba land, that was the day you became the mother of the Yoruba nation. And you have been keeping quiet. You have been hearing our cry, innocent cry. They have been killing. Look at the Ilorin nation, the Ilorin state. You have been killing people, but you have been quiet. You have been quiet for so long. You're not an Abiyamo at all. Because a good mother, Abiyamo, will stand up and fight for her children. Would not bear to see her children cry. When she just hear the sound of their cry, she goes to them and asks them, what is going on? And help them, and protect them, and cover them. But Gani Adams, this has been the opposite. You've not been helping the Yoruba nation at all. We have been crying. We have been shedding tears, calling out to you. But you have been quiet because you know you are protected by police. You have bodyguards all around you. They can't come near you, right? That is what you think. But don't be shocked. Let it not shock you. Because nobody is even safe in this nation now. You heard of the cases that the Fulanis want to go and arrest the president and El-Rufai, even in Aso Rock. So you are not safe. So if you don't want to stand up for us, you are not safe also. If you have more comments to comment on this, please don't forget to comment. Let's talk about what's happening. How can the leader of the Yoruba nation be quiet in this kind of time? This time that there's insecurity. This time he should be the one standing up, fighting for the Yoruba nation. He is quiet. Let's talk about this. This is very sad. The Yoruba nation, they are crying. The Yorubas are crying. They are being killed every day. This is so sad. Gani Adams, please stand up. Stand up and do what you have been appointed to do. Please don't forget to comment on the comment section. And also for those who have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please don't forget to click on the red button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. For those who have not liked, please don't forget to like this video. Thank you so much. Thank you.